talk about the trends in the quantum technology. We had a very wonderful inaugural session in the morning where the frontiers of quantum technology were being discussed and where India is in this particular journey. As you all may know that this particular industry is currently what the semiconductor industry was in 1950s. So there is a lot of scope for us as a country to move forward and take lead in this particular technology. And as I also encourage all of you to please visit the exhibition where you will see the state-of-the-art system which has been developed by the industry and the startups. So briefly, I've got 15 minutes to see the time there. So what I'm going to talk about is what are the quantum technologies, what is the global picture, why is the need of quantum communication today, and what are the candidate technologies, what are the applications the quantum can have, and what we have done in CDOT as far as the quantum is concerned. So if you really look at the quantum technology, it's not new. I mean, the Planck came up in 1900 with the quantum theory, and then over the time, 1905, the Planck's thing was implemented by Einstein, then 1913, and somewhere around that time, the first quantum revolution took place, and the first quantum led to these kind of applications. Like, for example, lasers came up from the quantum using the phenomena called stimulated emission. Solar cell work based on photovoltaic effect. The MRI uses the quantum phenomena called magnetic resonance. All these technologies were part of the first quantum revolution. Now we are looking at the second quantum revolution. And a lot of emerging technologies are coming which will change our computational, communication and sensory infrastructure in the coming years, and it will lead to multiple use cases as a new applications in using these quantum technologies. As was discussed in the morning, the quantum basically has four verticals. The vertical number one, quantum computing, where the new kind of computers will come, which will have enormous power compared to classic computers. Therefore, a lot of things which were not possible using classical computers will be possible using quantum computing. For example, used in financial markets, drug discovery, genetics, and all that. The second strand is quantum sensing and metrology. Ultra sensitive electrical, magnetic, gravitational sensors, quantum radar, high accuracy clocks. So that will be the part of the quantum sensing part. Then high density storage devices, low power devices, superconductors, that will be following under the quantum materials. What we work today as part of the CDOT is quantum communication, which has become very important because your conventional encryption algorithm will no longer be valid, no longer be safe once the quantum computing becomes the reality, which is becoming reality. And therefore, quantum communication is about the quantum key generation, distribution, teleportation, and quantum internet. So the future is quantum, because once these technologies come up, many new applications will come up. For example, defense and security, quantum communication protocols, QKD, PQC will take care. Quantum computing will lead to drug discovery. It will be used in healthcare, manufacturing, supply chain, energy, finance, oil and gas. Because of the new computing power, what the quantum computers will give, there will be many new applications which will be possible, which were not possible earlier. So once the quantum computing, sensing, materials and communication, all these four verticals together will lead to many new use cases and new applications. And we are, as I said, the first quantum happened somewhere in 1900 to 1920 or 2026. Now we are in the midst of second quantum revolution. If you look at what is happening around the world, global acceleration in investment, approximately $2 billion of investment was made in startups in 2020, which is 10% more than 2021. It was, as PSS have told, that we thought it will take 10 years, then now it's going to take less years. So the quantum technology will mature less than 10 years. There's a market size of $44 billion in this, based on the use cases and the applications, and this will grow at a CAGR of 30%. And I must inform this August gathering that a group of scientists, academicians, and scientific bodies are working with UNESCO and UN to declare in 2023 General Assembly to declare 2025 as International Year of the Quantum Science and Technology. This is being worked out with UN. This is the graph which shows that what is happening around the world, who is investing where. So if you look at this graph, many countries are investing in quantum technologies, and look at especially one figure I would like for you to see. China is having $15 billion of R&D investment. The highest is by China, and so all the countries, because looking at this opportunity, as I said, it is at this stage of what semiconductor was in 1950. So therefore, many countries are investing. India has also announced an MQTA of 8,000 crore. So that translates to around $1 billion. As our honorable minister said, that we have to take this 10x. Today in the exhibition hall also he said that this is a very promising area for us to work, because we can take the lead. Therefore, our efforts should be 10x, and hence accordingly the investment also will be coming in this area from India also. This is the global startup heat map. I don't know whether you can see that, the very small dots are there, somewhere big dots are there. That only says that what kind of work is happening around the globe in the area of quantum technology. So it is not, it's a very good thing for us also. If you see, India has also taken a lead, and you could see some of the actual real-time, field deployable solutions in exhibition hall, at the floor number 1 in the exhibition hall. We are also taking a good lead. Globally, this is being pursued because of the potential it has in the business. So these are the quantum technologies which are being used by these startups. Various kind of technologies, sensors, cloud, various verticals of technologies are being pursued by these startups, and we are also proud that our startups in India are also taking a lead, and they have developed one of the best systems in the world. Quantum communication now, since I said that we as CDOT are focusing on quantum communication, we don't deal with the rest of the 3 verticals which will come under an MQTA anyway. So the candidate technologies in the quantum communication are QSDC, where the message itself flows in a quantum state. The second one is quantum teleportation, where the quantum states are transported. The third one is QKD, method of key exchange with security guaranteed by the fundamental rules of quantum. And this is where a lot of research is happening in India, and we have also developed system, and the private sector startups have also developed the QKD. So QKD is taking lead in terms of technology candidates, and the real the deployed system based on this QKD principle have already been commissioned. As Honorable Minister said, one of the system we have put between designed by CDOT, we have put between Sanchar Bhavan and NIC, and we have, as he announced, that we have opened it to hackers, ethical hackers, and we will also announce an award of, Honorable Minister announced an award of 10 lakh for breaking the system. Similar applications, quantum random number generator, as you saw, because the current random number generator, what we do is a deterministic kind of thing. Means if the situations, if the conditions are kept same, the same random number will be generated in the classical system. If you don't change any of the variable, if you don't change anything, it will be a deterministic random number variable. Whereas QRNG, by the property itself, is a truly random number. So QRNG, I think I was very happy. There is a QRNG chip also in the exhibition hall. You can have a look at it. This chip actually goes into the QKD system to generate these real random numbers. Then comes the quantum cryptography. We have one system in hall which is using the quantum cryptography protocols, which will be, with the algorithm will be such that even if the classical computers come, the algorithm will be safe enough to withstand the power of the quantum computers. Then enhanced computing and internet. Once the quantum computers are in the network, I think there will be a, the whole network will become a quantum computing based network. Distributed quantum processing will be possible, and then there is another area which is called blind quantum computing. Means whatever I compute, whatever I execute in the quantum computers, the execution will happen. The computer will not know what exactly was computed. Currently, if I execute anything in the classic computers, I can know that what exactly was computed. But in this quantum computing, the quantum computers also will not know. So that's called blind quantum computing. So what we are doing at CDOT, so we have developed QKD and PQC systems, which you can have a look. They are the light systems placed in exhibition hall. We have set up a quantum alliance. This is very important. So we request all the researchers, all the industry partners, academics who are working in this area. Let us form a quantum alliance. This will be led because in one of the meeting in 2021, the PSA office had issued a minute saying that the hub for quantum communication in India will be CDOT. So therefore, we want to take this forward, this quantum research, and therefore we have set up a quantum alliance wherein we will bring everything together, will fund also through the government funding, and take the quantum research in a very coherent manner rather than having here and there. The other one was quantum hackathon, which the honorable ministers announced. We will welcome breaking the system either of CDOT or QNO or developed by anybody in this hall or in country. If you break